Hey YouTube, I figured I'd show you a car that I see in my neighborhood every once in a while. This right here is a really strange little car. If you can't imagine, this is an electric car. And this car was produced between 2006 and 2010. And it's called a ZENN, Z-E-N-N. That's zero emissions, no noise. These cars were built in Canada. And the funny thing is, when they were built, they were not even legal to be driven on the roads where they were built in Canada because they had regulations against such slow vehicles, because this car only goes 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour. And it's very interesting because it's ahead of its time in terms of nowadays we have this huge wave of new electric cars. No, this isn't the first electric car. No, electric cars are not new. I've had some people comment and try to tell me that I think that electric cars are new and that, the original cars from the early 20th century were electric, and I know that, okay, thank you. However, the new wave of electric cars, this car really predates that, and it's very much a pioneer in that sense. So this had a range of 40 miles, and that's not very immense, but if you think about just getting around town, that's not so bad. It's only a two-seater, and it's powered by a little tiny electric motor and 12-volt batteries in the tune of 6. There's 72 volts total, and it's a very strange little putt-putt of a car. Production numbers. This is a super rare car, no matter if it's gas or electric. They only made 500 of these before ZENN called it a day. And I just think it'd be such a neat little car. This car doesn't have a license plate on it, so I don't think it really gets driven. I haven't seen it move in, years, I think. Thus, I'm going to assume the batteries are probably dead, and 12-volt batteries would probably set you back about $800 or more. So, actually, no, like 900 or more. So, all that being said, electric cars really aren't quite there yet. Even in 2023, going on 2024 soon, we don't quite have the infrastructure. Yes, there are the Tesla superchargers, and yes, we have charging networks at parking garages and supermarkets and schools and such, but it's still not quite there. It's not feasible to jump in a car, especially like this one with a limited range of 40 miles. These little 13-inch 145 profile tires for low drag. You would end up stopping and recharging. I don't even know the recharge time on this car. It's probably hours. I'm going to assume it's probably at least 3 to 8 hours. I have no idea. I could have looked that up. If you know, let me know in the comments. But one way or another, it's just not feasible yet. And, some of these new cars, they can apparently get up to 80% charge in 20 minutes. And that sounds really, really appealing. I just need to see it for myself. But for now, I think that this ZENN car is very much, like I said, ahead of its time. I think that it's a neat historical piece of automotive history. There you go. And it's just so bizarre. I remember seeing cars like this, this exact model probably, in 2006, 2007, up in Washington State. There were quite a few electric cars that people would drive. It's just that type of place that attracts those type of people. And nowadays, it's already looking like a relic. Sitting here on the side of the road. Super rare, super obscure, and it kind of met the same fate of a few of the other electric startups of its time. There was a Zap car. There was the Corbin Sparrow. And, of course, a few years later, we just started seeing cars like the Tesla Model S just revolutionizing the industry. And now, Mercedes really followed up. And everybody, just about everybody, save Ferrari, has a full electric model in their lineup nowadays. So, thank you for watching, everybody. If you like seeing this ZENN car, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll bring you some more fun cars that I find along the way. And I'll see you next time.